cold state line, miles away from those I love, purpose hard to find. While I recall the words you spoke to me, can't help but wish that I was there, like where I'd love to be. Oh yeah. Dear God, the only thing I ask of you is to hold me when I'm not around, when I'm much too far away. We all need that person who can be true to you, but I left her when I found her, and now I wish I'd stay. 'Cause I'm lonely and I'm tired, I'm missing you again. Oh no. Once again, there's nothing here for me on this barren road. There's no one here while the city sleeps and all the shops are closed. Can't help but think of the times I've had with you, pictures and some memories will have to help me through. Oh yeah. Dear God, the only thing I ask of you is to hold her when I'm not around, when I'm much too far away. We all need that person who can be true to you. I left her when I found her, and now I wish I'd stay. 'Cause I'm lonely and I'm tired, I'm missing you again. No, no. Once again. Well, some search, never finding a way. Before long, they waste away. I found you, something told me to stay. I gave in to selfish ways, and how I miss someone to hold when hope begins to fade. A lonely road crossed another cold state line, miles away from those I love, purpose hard to find. Dear God, the only thing I ask of you is to hold me when I'm not around, when I'm much too far away. We all need the person who can be true to you. I left her when I found her, and now I wish I'd stay. 'Cause I'm lonely and I'm tired, I'm missing you again. Oh no. Once again. Whoa. Yeah, yeah. Never feared for anything, never shamed but never free. A life that healed the broken heart with all that it could. Lived a life so endlessly, saw beyond what others see. I tried to heal your broken heart with all that I could. Will you stay? Will you stay away forever? How do I live without the ones I love? Time still turns the pages of the book it's burned. Place in time, always on my mind. so invincible, the truth is so gold. A final song, a last request, a perfect chapter laid to rest. Now and then I try to find a place in my mind where you can stay awake forever. How do I live without the ones I love? Time still turns the pages of the book, it's burned. Facing time, always on my mind. I have so much to say, but you're so far away. Sleep tight, I'm not afraid. The ones that we love are here with me. Lay away, I'll play the story begins. Is it such a sin for me to take what's mine until the end of time? We were more than friends before the story ends, and I will take what's mine, create what God would never design. Our love had been so strong for far too long. I was weak with fear that something would go wrong before the possibilities came true. I took all possibility from you. Almost laughed myself to tears, conjuring her deepest fears. That's why I got a heater for your thighs. And I know it's not your time, but bye-bye. And a word to the wise, when the fire dies, you think it's over, but it's just begun. Baby, don't cry. You had my heart, at least for the most part. I never considered are occurring the likes of which I never heard. Now an angry soul comes back from beyond the grave to repossess somebody with which I misbehaved. Smiling right from ear to ear, almost laughed herself to tears. That's why I got a heater for your thighs. And I know it's not your time, but bye-bye. And a word to the wise, when the fire dies, you think it's over, but it's just begun. But baby, don't cry. You had my heart, at least for the most part. Everybody's gotta die sometime. We fell apart. Let's make a new start. 'Cause everybody's gotta die. lost, it's empty and cold without you here. Too many people to wake over. I see my vision burn, I feel my memories fade with time, but I'm too young to worry. The streets we travel on will undergo a sunrise past. I found you here, now please just stay for a while. I can move on with you around. I hand you my mortal life, but will it be forever? I'd do anything for a smile, holding you till our time is done. We both know the day will come, but I don't wanna leave you. I see my vision burn, I feel my memories fade with time, but I'm too young to worry. A melody, a memory, just one picture. Seize the day, or die regretting the time you lost. It's empty and gone without you here. Too many people to wake over. New moon life, replacing all of us, changing this fate we live in. No longer needed here, so where do we go? Will you take a journey tonight? Follow me past the walls of death. But girl, what if there is no eternal life? I see my vision burn, I feel my memories fade with time, but I'm too young to worry. A melody, a memory, just one picture. Seize the day, or die regretting the time you lost. It's empty and gone without you here. Too many people to wake over. fucking nightmare. Can't wake up and sweat, cause it ain't over yet. Still dancing with your demons. Victim of your own creation. Beyond the will to fight, where all that's wrong is right. Where hate don't need a reason. All that self-assassination. You've been lied to just to rid you of your side, and now they have the nerve to tell you how to feel. So sedated as they medicate your brain, and while you slowly go insane, they tell you live it with the best intentions of you with no complication. You should have known the price of evil, and needed to know that you belong here. No one to call, everybody to feel. Your tragic fate is looking so clear. Ooh, it's your fucking nightmare. Fight, not to fail, not to fall, or you'll end up like the others. Die again, drenched in sand, with no respect for another. Down, feel the fire, feel the hate. Your pain is what we desire. Lost, hit the wall, watch you crawl. Such a replaceable liar. And I know you hear their voices. And I know they may seem real, but our lives made up of choices. They took for granted your soul, and it's ours now to steal. As your nightmare comes to life, you should have known the price of evil, and needed to know that you belong here. No one to call, everybody to feel. Your tragic fate is looking so clear. It's your fucking nightmare. is all that you might find, that we share a common discomfort now. I feel I'm walking a fine line. Tell me only if it's real. Still, I'm on my way, making all to take. Hey, I can't live in here for another day. Darkness is kept the light concealed. Grim as ever, hold on to faith as I dig another grave. Meanwhile, the mice and dead are real as ever, and it seems I've been buried alive. I walked the fields through the fire, taking steps until I found solid ground. Followed dreams reaching higher, couldn't survive the fall. Much has changed since the last time, and I feel a little less certain now. You know I jumped at the first sign,